So what's going on in the game? I didn't really watch you play the last episode.
Basically, Mousers were attacking you and just kill them.
I mean, I'm not.
I like how you immediately started not paying attention again.
Oh, what's happening now?
I didn't even have... Okay, the more important question is, did we close all of the conversations?
Wait, they had last episode?
What?
What?
No, I meant the last episode for us.
Wait, what?
I have no idea.
What was your... What?
Okay, so did we close all the conversations that we had from...
Well,
when we were talking?
We talked about Phil Lamarr.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, did we have something before then? It was...
I don't know.
No. That just came up because of Baxter Stockman's name in the game. Cool. Okay, so I think we're actually caught up on everything.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a lot of things. Yeah. I think Jennifer's having a stroke right now.
No, but wow, my brain is empty. What just happened?
What's new?
No.
Okay, so what? So are you actually going to get Barbados?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I think I couldn't pull it off. I think you could probably pull it off.
But
make it hilarious.
I think I'm going to get the first season of Mad TV signed. Or maybe I'll try to find like some artwork the same way I got Johnny Young Bosch too.
Well, that's the thing. My thing is for when I go to cons.
Yeah.
I want my thing to be I only want them to sign comic book.
Yeah.
Which can get tough when you have people you want signatures from that aren't in comic book stuff.
Yeah.
So if I were to get Phil Lamarr to sign something, I'd get him to sign a comic book. A Futurama comic book.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could probably dig out and find a comic book from this new series with Baxter Stockman in it.
See, because what I want to do...
And by like dig out, I mean I probably have one already.
I don't have... Rob Post was at Phoenix, but I didn't get any autographs.
What?
I didn't get any autographs because I'm going to do it next year. And I think what I want to do is I want to get either a Pinky and the Brain comic book or find an Animaniacs comic book. Because Ninja Turtles is too obvious for me.
Yes.
For Phil Lamarr?
For Rob Paulson.
Okay, but
for next year. I'm not a huge fan of him. I like him, but I don't... It depends on what the cost is.
Okay, but my question to you is, what are you getting Phil Lamarr to sign?
Nothing.
Okay, because I was gonna say a Pinky and the Brain comic book would be even
But
worse.
if I were to get him to sign something, it'd have to be for Futurama.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's what I like the most about it, that he does.
Because he went comic book, Futurama comic book, Animaniacs comic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic book, Animaniacs comic book, and I saw where you did the transition, but you didn't really, you forgot what the question was.
Yeah, I did.
Anyways.
But that's the thing, I really like comic books.
Yeah.
Because there's a frame at the dollar store that I get, and it's one of those frames that is glass on both sides.
Yeah.
And it fits a comic book very well. And it looks really cool. And the most important part is I've got two doorways in my hallway.
Yeah.
And the frame itself nestles between those two doorway frames.
Yeah.
There's like the one.
Cool.
Yeah, and so I want to
I need to get more picture frames because I have so many prints. Okay, so my thing when I go to a con is I always want to support more than anything the artists in Artist Alley. So I always make a purpose of buying at least one print while I'm there. The problem with that is that afterwards I also need to buy a frame and I need to put it up and find out where it needs to go. So I have some really cool prints that I don't have up because I just don't have a frame for it. Like at Decaf they had...
Decaf is Dartmouth Comic Arts Festival.
Yeah. They had the Pokemon of Nova Scotia one. Did you see that one?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's really cool, but I don't have a frame to put in it. And I also bought a Gravity Falls Guardians of the Galaxy crossover. And I put that one up, but I had to take down a print of Undertale that I had. So it's not really putting up more artwork, it's just switching up one for one. So
you should just own more frames.
That's what I said that I need to do.
I think what artists should do.
Also, the problem is like, yeah, it would be easy for me to own a lot of frames if every print I was buying was 8.5 by 11, because you can get those at the dollar store really freaking easy.
You can get at Michael's, if you have to buy them one at a time, but Michael's usually has a 40% off coupon, which means you can get the $10 11 by 17 for $6.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, 11 by 17s are a lot harder, and that's if the one I have is 11 by 17. Most of the time, I don't really know what size it is until
Feeding into what I was going to say before you interrupted me,
yeah.
Artists should put the size of their print.
A lot of them do.
A lot of them I assume are 11 by 17, most of them are.
Yeah.
But then I had that Pokemon one I got from Anna Maritime, and I think it's a 12 by 15 or like a 11 by 14 or something. So
artists who sell their prints in multiple sizes put up their sizes because it changes the costs. Ones that only have one size typically don't for some reason.
But I'm sure they know what the size is, too.
Like, oh my god, my favorite print, and the one that fits the best in the frame, is actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one that's right above us.
Yes.
Right here. By the way, there's a wall in my living room that is just dedicated to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles prints.
It's the small wall.
Yeah, but it's the one with the most pictures on it right now.
I stopped buying prints because I bought so many, I ended up having to give a bunch away for Christmas presents.
Yeah.
I too like to support the local peeps.
Yeah.
But I also find prints. My thing is, I have an IKEA Kallax entertainment center.
Yeah.
What that is, it's the 4x2 bookshelf on its side that I with the square thingy, the cubby holes.
Yeah.
And then I have my TV on it. What I want.
You have a more professional setup than what I have.
Yep.
I'll get to what I have afterwards.
My plan is, but it's expensive. It would actually cost me the unit cost me $50, but I want to put these cool 50s looking legs on them. But to do that, I have to buy the mounts and stuff. That'll cost me $60.
Quick question: legs that looks like it's from the period of the 50s, or legs that look like they come from a 50-year-old woman?
So I need to buy a lot of lamps of women's legs.
Yeah.
No, they're tapered leg things, the little pointies.
Okay, yeah.
But anyways, that would give a difference of at least 5 inches. Because what I want to do is I want to have a feature wall. Because the way it works is my TV is on the right-hand side, with my record player sitting next to it on the left-hand side. But I want to put the prints up and to the right, like almost like just a feature wall of it, but I can't do that until I have the legs on it because then I would just be putting more holes in my wall. So at the moment I'm not buying a lot of prints, and I'm also would rather buy a bunch of different size prints so that it looks cooler than having a bunch of 11 by 17s. So right now the only prints I have, I have, it's one of my favorites. It's by Nick Jones, I think it is. It is because my favorite late night host will always be Craig Ferguson.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
The Late Show with Craig Ferguson.
Obviously, the people watching this on YouTube don't know. But.
No. But Nick Jones, I believe it's Nick Jones. If I'm wrong, I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
But I believe it's Nick Jones. He did work on Young Justice and stuff, I think.
Ooh, nice.
I think, but...
I've heard good things of that show, and it's on my Netflix queue, but I haven't watched it yet.
He's always advocating that he wants it to come back for another season.
Yeah.
But the way it is he's got a sidekick called Jeff, and he's a skeleton. He's a talking animated skeleton. And by animated, I mean the mouth moves.
Yeah.
It's just a skeleton with
a. So in other words, more animated than these guys.
Way more animated. But
bringing it all back.
But one of his things he said at the beginning, before they really animated him more voice, was he would say balls. Just always say balls. But I'm telling this because the print is Craig Ferguson dressed as the Fourth Doctor with Jeff dressed as Davros. And so Craig's got like jelly. He's like, hey Davros, what's that on your chair? Balls. And it's one of my favorite prints because I love Craig Ferguson and I love Doctor Who. Even as Ferguson loves Doctor Who.
Even as someone who didn't really get that reference, it's a really cool print to look at.
And one of my goals is to eventually have him come to Halifax.
Yeah.
So I can get him to sign the print.
Nick, what's his name?
I think it's Nick Jones.
Jones?
I gotta look it up because now that
Craig Ferguson. Craig Ferguson has been in Halifax, hasn't he?
Shh, I didn't get to go. When Craig Ferguson comes back to Halifax someday, I want to get Craig Ferguson to sign it.
My
And the other poster I have is Undyne that Leo got me from Undyne.
Oh yeah, because I owed you $10.
Yeah, and he was like, "Do you want the money?" And I'm like, "No, give me a print because otherwise."
Well, yeah, it was.
Yes, Jennifer, look up Nick Undyne.
Nick Undyne. You had one job.
Yeah.
I always like going into these like dead end areas just to see if there's like a secret or something. Oh my God, Phantom Raphael. Yeah, I definitely have like my prints that I really enjoy. One of my favorites is one of the first ones I ever bought actually. It's of Tentamon. And I got it at Anna Maritimes like 2 years ago when I first went.
Okay. His name's Christopher Jones.
Okay.
I got it. What I was actually thinking about was Christopher Jones and Nick Bradshaw. Two artists.
Nick Bradshaw's really cool.
He's really good. He does a lot of Marvel stuff and,
yeah.
and like comic stuff. So I ended up getting them mixed together. But it's Christopher Jones, and I'm going to double check that he has done work. He's worked at Marvel and DC, and so he has done stuff for Young Justice.
Yeah. The TV show or like the comic series?
I'm pretty sure the TV show.
Okay. Yeah, Nick Bradshaw's cool. He comes to HalCon fairly regularly.
Yes, he's coming this year. /
Yeah.
The one that maybe probably just passed.
Yeah. So the reason why I like Nick Bradshaw was because when the Evil Dead comic first started up, he was the artist for that. So
cool. Next time, I'm technically adults.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out
if
more.
I can survive this horde.
Right, we're playing a game.
What?
I forgot we were playing a game. I mean, I didn't forget we were playing a game. I forgot this was the game. Bye.
Bye.